Hello everyone and welcome to my review of Ghost in the Shell First Assault on the PC. Here's a rundown basically of the game. So the game plays out like a Call of Duty game based on small maps, and you have two teams, Section 9 and more or less a corrupt police force. You get assigned to groups, and during the matches your goal is, well, it kind of depends on the mode you're playing. At the moment, team deathmatch is very, very popular. Other than, I think there's demolition and base attack, so it's kind of like taking over bases and different areas really. So basically when you're in the lobby you get a brief animation from the series standalone complex, and you can see that in the right hand corner. And and when you're playing the game you can play as main characters from the series, so things like Bato, Saito, Major Kusanagi, Ishikawa, they're all there. And you can play one character at a time, but what you do is, as you're playing, you start to unlock these requirements that then let you unlock other characters. So it's kind of like key cards in a sense, to be able to unlock the next playable character. So you level up during the game for kills, and obviously points for team-based catches, assisted kills, all those basically, as I said, it's very similar to Call of Duty. So you earn points those kind of ways, and then you can spend your points on attachments and upgrades for your weapons, as well as augmentative parts for your character. So, for example, Kusanagi, you can upgrade a brain, her cyber brain, and you can get like better casing on it, so it makes you more defensive, or you can get, better vision, etc. So there's a very high kind of customizable element to this game, which is really good. Obviously, the game is at its beta stage at the moment, so there's not many levels. It's very hard to get points, so yeah, it's obviously just testing the limits of what they can do. And from what I can see, I really like it, and I think other people enjoy it as well. It's just, at the moment, where the levels are quite small, they're never really large maps, but where they're small, it's basically one side versus the other. So you kind of keep confronting each other, very, very close proximity. But but it's fun. When you start off, you get your kind of machine gun, rifle, and your sniper rifle as well. So you can test and upgrade those kind of items as you play. You unlock more items for the weapons, and then you can attach them once you've purchased them. There's also experience unlocks, so you can get these experience keys which give you extra experience during gameplay, so then obviously you can level up a little bit quicker and try and get all of the right kind of attachments that you're looking for. Now, I pretty suck at FPS, well, on PC anyway. This is my first kind of game I'm trying to get into properly on PC, which is using mouse and keyboard, and yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with it because my screen's quite close to where the mouse and keyboard is, so no excuses. Yeah, I do suck. So as you probably see in the background, I'm dying a lot in this game. But it's practice makes perfect, I guess. The only negative I have is that if it wasn't for the Ghost in the Shell content in the game, it'd just be another generic FPS. Having the characters, the logos, the kind of animation in the sides, all of the original voice acting from the series definitely adds the Ghost in the Shell element to it, and that's what kind of separates it from being a normal FPS. But I think if all of that wasn't there, you would kind of find this as a generic kind of FPS game. It hasn't got a campaign mode, so it is just a case of jumping into deathmatch or one of the other two modes. Now, obviously for the future, I'm hoping more modes will become available, more levels become available, attachments, upgrades, skins, etc. So yeah, here's hoping that that's going to be the kind of next making point for this game, really. So the graphics are really nice as well. The characters look like a really good kind of real life rendition of what they look like from the manga. So when you are playing the game and you're choosing your characters, you can see the detail that has been put into them. So for the small maps as well, the areas are quite detailed. There's not much in the ways of kind of objects in the way and stuff. It's usually just boxes or crates because you're mainly on a kind of warehouse stages. But it does add still kind of like a good kind of shimmer to the actual game itself, so you still feel like you're playing a somewhat manga game. So yeah, no, it's definitely awesome in that kind of area. But yeah, so if you're a Ghost in the Shell fan, definitely recommend, give it a go. If you're not a Ghost in the Shell fan but you're interested, again, definitely give it a go. The animation there kind of gives you a taste of what the series is like, so that's always good if you want to get into it and get a kind of taste of how the excuse me, how the actual series works. And yeah, it's definitely interesting. Hopefully, as I said, the full version will have a lot more content in it. It'll be lots of fun to play. Already, it's really fun. Absolutely loving it. So yeah, jump on board before the beta runs out. If not, wait for the full release and yeah, give it a go. Anyway, so thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I hope this review was quite interesting, because again, this game's not really been reviewed too much, so I wanted to get something out there for people to have a look at. But yeah, you know, please comment, subscribe, like, share the video, all that yada yada yada, and yeah, and contact me for what you'd like to see next on the channel, because again, this channel is made for the users. So yeah, so have a great day, everyone. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and yeah, I'll come up with a new video soon. Take care, guys. Bye.